Hey, hello, what's up guys? Yes, it's me again. I came back to my YouTube video, and then today I want to talk about how to use engine powered grass cutter. Yes, that's what I'm gonna talk about. I posted a video. I made a video about maybe 4 years ago, talking about how to use grass cutter. Because that at that time I had a friend, who had struggling to get used to how to use, grass cutter, engine powered grass cutter. So that's the reason why I made this video. And then today, what I want to talk about is that I wanna watch this video, together, and then I'm gonna talk about that video, because this video back then I'm not speaking in my video, and I just put Japanese subtitles. So I just wanna go through that video together and then explain you know about this video, right? About how to use that grass cutter, right? Grass cutter. That's what I'm gonna do. So let me start the video, right? Okay, here is the video that as I said, I posted about 4 years ago. And this grass cutter is something I am still using, today. So yes, it's good quality, I think. Well, anyway, yes. So back then I was calling myself awesome, and I was posting video, and once in a while, about the DIY things, right? And then one thing that I really notice is that a lot of people tend to keep that blade too high from the ground. The correct way is that you kind of like you just slide that blade on the ground. That's how you should do it. In that way you could cut that grass short enough, so that weed will not grown up again very soon, right? So that's how you should do it. And then because that you are always touching the blade to the ground, it's same with that spindle nut. So the nut is actually considered as consumable parts. And then because that is the reason why you could get a replacement spindle nut everywhere, and at the store you can find that nut, because of the reason, because of that it's very it's the correct way to use it, right? So every time you try to cut it, try to keep that blade horizontal, that ground level, and then try to you just adjust the engine speed according to that that weed or you are cutting. So here comes that yeah, here comes that scene that I'm kind of trying to explain how to cut the slope area. So when you cut the grass like this, like this place, you just try to use that gravity instead of using your hand power. Just you don't have to push it, you just really down by the gravity, the blade, you just do that. So in this case, also try to keep that blade horizontal, that ground level. It's sloped area, but you just try to keep it yes, keep it horizontal, so that you won't cut through that into that ground. That's how you should be careful, right? So here comes that I'm kind of trying to show you that how to cut that weed. When if you know that there is something on the ground, you don't wanna cut through that object on the ground. So you just try to cut it little by little, from the top to bottom. And then if you just cut it little by little, you could see that beforehand you could see that the object lying on the ground, so you could cut it more safe, more safer, right? Okay, so in the scene that I just picked up at a piece of string, string is something very dangerous for you and for the for that grass cutter, because that the string can wrap around that spindle, and that would stall that engine, right? So this is something that yeah, here I am kind of trying to explain how to cut the grass around that edge, so you just try to keep the engine speed as low as possible, because so that you won't cut, touch the blade to that edge, and destroy maybe that damage the edge or the blade, and then you just try to cut it from the surrounding area, and little by little, and if you do that, you could see the shape of the edge, and if once you know how that the shape of the edge is like, it's much easier to cut it safely without damaging anything, right? So if you be careful, and you are just keeping that engine speed low enough, and then you could cut it without damaging your blade, or maybe damaging that edge of something, okay. So here comes that scene that I'm kind of trying to show you how to cut the overgrown grass. It's very very high, and then if you try to cut it all at once from the bottom, that what happened would be that the grass you just cut will be in the way, and you will have trouble keep on cutting the weed. So just start from that top, and then just try to cut it by section, little by little, and then it's gonna be easier to keep on cutting that weed. And also that if you do that, like in this video, you could find that object on the ground beforehand, so that's will be very good for the safety standpoint also. And then yes, so I am just in this video I just cutting through from the from the top to bottom, little by little, by section, right? So in this case, as I said earlier, that the grass you just cut would not be in the way, so it's gonna be, well, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but it's you can clean it very thoroughly, and then like that I explained earlier in that video, that if you do this, you cut it very short, then you will have less weed trouble, because it's gonna take longer to grow up again, right? So yes, so I'm kind of trying to make it very clean, so that because at the end of the video I was trying to show you that a very clean cut surface of the ground. So I'm kind of trying to cut it very carefully over and over again, go over that same area, and then finished product will be looks like this, because that I cut the grass in the sections. That is why that finished products the surface looks like this, right? So if you just try to cut it all at once, that you cannot cut it like this very clean, so yeah, that's the video. Yes, we just watched together, and then yes, this is something that I've been doing So yeah, I just I'm gonna just trying to start, posting video talking about my DIY things, my hobbies, working on my cars and that stuff. I'm gonna just try to start posting those kind of video again, talking in English. So yes, well, anyway, thank you very much for watching my YouTube video, and then I'm gonna see you in the next one, right? So until then, bye.